Michelle and Barack Obama are widely regarded as one of America's most beloved and enduring political couples. With a marriage spanning over 3 decades, they've navigated the challenges of public life with grace and dignity. However, recent rumors have surfaced, suggesting that all may not be well in their relationship. Investigative journalist Megyn Kelly has uncovered some intriguing evidence that sheds new light on these allegations. So let's examine the details.
I cast my vote early for Barack Obama. Today, I voted for my husband.
Michelle and Barack Obama. Before we jump right into everything wrong with Barack and Michelle's relationship, let's take a quick walk down memory lane, back to where it all started. The future couple had met in the summer of 1989 when Michelle was 25 and Barack was 27. Known back then as Michelle Robinson, she had been working as a law associate at Sidley and Aniston for a year, when to her dismay, she was given the task of mentoring a first-year law student. According to her superiors, he would be working with her as a summer associate. Michelle was just as surprised as she was distressed because typically, Sidley and Aniston didn't take on first-year law students for the summer. But evidently, this first-year student had impressed them so much that they decided to make an exception for him. Although she was interested in seeing who this man everyone was fawning over was, Michelle was also a little suspicious because what if he wasn't as great as her bosses thought he was? What if she had to work twice as hard to cover his faults? Curious and not knowing what to expect, Michelle finally met the man, Barack Obama from Hawaii. Their first meeting didn't get off to the best start. Barack showed up late. Not exactly the best first impression. But as time went on, Michelle learned more about him. He wasn't just any summer associate. He was a Harvard alum, just like her. In fact, she figured that was probably one of the reasons they had been paired together in the first place. When Michelle first met Barack, she was immediately struck by his presence. She told Good Morning America, and then, in walks Barack Obama. And Barack Obama has always walked like Barack Obama, like he's got all the time in the world. And I was like, dude, you're cute. But despite the instant attraction, she quickly dismissed the idea of dating him. In my mind, I was like, off limits. I'm not going to date one of the few black summer associates. Barack, however, had other plans. About a month into working together, he asked her out. Michelle's first reaction? A firm no. She said in an interview that she thought, no way, this is completely tacky. But Barack was nothing if not persistent, and his straightforward no-games approach won her over. Eventually, she agreed to a date. That first date became the stuff of legends. They spent the day walking around Chicago, watching Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing, and sharing ice cream at Baskin-Robbins. And it was there, outside the now famous ice cream shop, that Barack made his move. When we stopped for ice cream and he got the sense that I was starting to open up, he played it real smooth, Michelle recalled. He just leaned in for a kiss, and that really was it. From that kiss on, it was love, and he was my man. That kiss is now commemorated with a plaque in Hyde Park, featuring a quote from Barack's 2007 interview with O Magazine. On our first date, I treated her to the finest ice cream Baskin-Robbins had to offer, our dinner table doubling as the curb. I kissed her, and it tasted like chocolate. Though their romance blossomed, there was one sticking point: marriage. Barack wasn't entirely convinced it was necessary, something Michelle found frustrating. According to her, they would have this running debate throughout their relationship. It was a bone of contention, because she was like, look, buddy, I'm not one of these who'll just hang out forever. But Barack had a surprise up his sleeve. One night, under the guise of celebrating his passing the bar exam, he took Michelle out to dinner at a Chicago restaurant called Gordon. As they ate, he once again launched into their familiar debate on marriage, getting her riled up just enough. Then, as dessert arrived, so did the engagement ring. On October 3rd, 1992, they tied the knot at Trinity United Church of Christ in Chicago. Michelle's brother walked her down the aisle, and Barack's brother stood as his best man. Despite waking up with a nasty head cold, Barack somehow managed to shake it off in time for the ceremony. Their love story has since spanned over 3 decades, filled with incredible highs, raising their 2 daughters, Malia and Sasha, spending 8 historic years in the White House, and building a post-presidency legacy as authors, filmmakers, and global icons. What started as a simple kiss over ice cream turned into a partnership that changed history. But things haven't always been smooth sailing for the couple, who have shared some moments that they believe have been the toughest to navigate. Trouble in paradise. Every married couple knows that a lifelong commitment is a really big deal, and not even the president and his first lady can escape the strain that comes with the territory. It's why Michelle and Barack have openly shared that being married isn't always smooth sailing. Before welcoming their daughters, Malia and Sasha, Michelle struggled with infertility and ultimately underwent IVF. She has also tried to be rather open about the miscarriages she had that almost cost her happiness in marriage. Following this stressful period in their lives, including the sheer pressure of Barack's rising political career and Michelle's demanding work schedule, the couple also sought marriage counseling. Michelle herself has admitted that even though it appears that she has a phenomenal marriage with Barack, they sought help when things began to head downhill. It's one of the many reasons some people just aren't buying news of an impending divorce between the two. This is one couple who have strived to remain as open as possible to the general public. Openness aside, they also know when it's time to throw in the towel and seek help. What issues could they currently have that are beyond what therapy and counseling can solve? And the people who'd stick to this bandwagon aren't exactly to be blamed. Once upon a time in 2022, while promoting her book, The Light We Carry, Michelle admitted that there were 10 years when she couldn't stand her husband. The tension arose when their daughters were little, and Barack was deep into his political career while Michelle managed work and home life. However, she understood that they were both trying their best, and that marriage wasn't always 50-50. It's why many believe that they certainly couldn't be headed towards a divorce. But why are these divorce rumors even making the rounds on the internet? What prompted them? Trump's inauguration. Trump's inauguration served as the backdrop of it all, not because he was directly involved in any way, but because Michelle declined to attend the event. While many chalked it up to her not being exactly very friendly with the new president, others seemed to believe there was a bigger picture unfolding in the background, one that had to do with Barack and a looming divorce. Upon the announcement that Michelle wouldn't be making an appearance, her office offered no specific explanation. CNN, on the other hand, reported that her absence was due to a scheduling conflict as she remained in Hawaii, where she had been on an extended vacation. But some people weren't buying this, especially since it's been a tradition for former presidents to attend the inauguration of a new one. Netizens immediately began to speculate that her absence meant she was slowly pulling out of all political activities that involved appearing united with Barack. More laid-back speculations revolved around the fact that Michelle simply doesn't want to attend due to her disdain for Trump. One source shared that there's no overstating her feelings about Trump. She's not one to plaster on a pleasant face and pretend for protocol's sake. Many believe this was the most probable explanation, especially since there's physical evidence of her downturned, troubled expressions at Trump's 2017 inaugurations, after she famously stated of the opposition in her last convention speech in 2016, "When they go low, we go high." Barack, however, showed up to the ceremony alone, standing out among the former presidents who attended with their spouses. His solo appearance didn't go unnoticed, especially since Michelle was also absent from former President Jimmy Carter's state funeral just weeks earlier, another no-show that sparked plenty of online chatter. While it isn't exactly out of the ordinary for the power couple to attend separate high-profile events, Michelle's flouting of tradition without explanation successfully put the couple firmly back in the spotlight once again. Although before Trump's inauguration and Jimmy Carter's funeral, the duo appeared the picture-perfect couple at public appearances, including Kamala Harris's Democratic National Convention in August, where they gave resounding endorsements and were seen holding hands and smiling. So, what are we to believe? Is this power couple headed for a divorce or not? Let's hear what Megyn Kelly has got to say. Megyn Kelly on the divorce rumors.
Hey everyone, I'm Megyn Kelly. Welcome to the Megyn Kelly Show. I am just back from the Super Bowl.
Well, while we await official statements, journalists like Megyn Kelly have been weighing in on the speculations, trying to determine whether they are true or false. In her latest podcast, Megyn explores various topics, including the swirling divorce rumors about Barack and Michelle. One particularly wild speculation, that Barack has been linked to Jennifer Aniston. She laid out the timeline of these rumors, pointing out how they've been gaining momentum. According to her, there seems to be some real chatter about their marriage, going on to reference a post by author Jessica Reed Krause, who wrote on January 15th that Michelle's absence from Jimmy Carter's funeral had already raised eyebrows. But her decision to skip Trump's inauguration further fueled the speculation. Jessica went even further, claiming she had been hearing Jennifer Aniston's name tied to Barack for months. She cited a direct message from someone who alleged that Jessica had confessed to her close friends that she and Barack were together. The rumors didn't stop there. Meghan McCain also weighed in on her show, claiming she had heard similar whispers. A journalist on Meghan's panel even stated that very serious journalists had confirmed to her that the Obamas were headed for divorce. While discussing the impact of such news, the podcaster admitted she wasn't sure if the rumors were true. However, she acknowledged that if they were, it would be a seismic moment in American politics. In her words, "I do not know whether this is true, but if it is, it truly would be a political earthquake in Democrat circles, never mind America. I don't remember a presidential divorce in modern history." Meanwhile, reporter Tara Palmieri chimed in, adding that sources have told her the couple live separate lives. She noted that Michelle has never been particularly fond of politics, which could explain any distance between them. "She's always hated politics. She didn't really like being First Lady," Tara said. As speculation continues to swirl, one thing is clear. Whispers about the Obamas' marriage aren't dying down anytime soon. Meghan's reaction came after a viral post on X shared a screenshot of a leaked DM allegedly from Jennifer Aniston's friend. The message hinted at a relationship between the actress and Barack Obama. It read, "He's with Jennifer Aniston. My old manager, now a friend, is connected to her inner circle. At a gathering with Jennifer's friends, the affair came up casually. Jennifer herself admitted it. They were sitting with a psychic, which makes it sound surreal, but it's definitely not a secret among her closest friends." Barack, on the other hand, appears oblivious to all this. He recently shared an adorable birthday note for Michelle on her 61st birthday. Sharing a picture of himself and Michelle, he wrote, "Happy birthday to the love of my life, Michelle Obama. You fill every room with warmth, wisdom, humor, and grace. And you look good doing it. I'm so lucky to be able to take on life's adventures with you. Love you." Replying to the post, Michelle Obama said, "Love you, honey." However, netizens were quick to jump on the post, claiming that of all the photos Barack could have chosen, he decided to go with the one where Michelle didn't look too good. Megyn even reacted to this, poking fun at how good Barack looked while fist-bumping his wife from across a wide table. Right now, there isn't much we know about the divorce, but Michelle has chimed in with a response of her own. Michelle's response. Amid the swirling rumors surrounding her marriage, Michelle shared a heartfelt message on Instagram on January 30th, 2025. At 61, the former First Lady is no stranger to public scrutiny, but lately the buzz around her marriage has reached a fever pitch. Rather than addressing the swirling divorce rumors directly, she shifted the focus to something more meaningful, a project she and Barack are working on together. In a recent announcement on behalf of the Obama Presidential Center, Michelle revealed plans to honor Hadia Pendleton, a young girl tragically shot and killed in 2013, just days after performing at Barack's second inauguration. The center is set to establish a memorial garden in her name in Chicago. In regards to this, Michelle wrote, "Hadia had an extraordinary light that will not be forgotten, and Barack and I look forward to honoring her memory," pointedly referring to Barack as "my husband." For many, this public acknowledgement felt like a subtle clapback at the ongoing speculation about their 32-year marriage. But beyond that, Michelle remained silent on the growing rumors that she and Barack were living separate lives. But this didn't stop the reports that continue to suggest that the former first couple is quietly preparing to part ways. One insider claimed that both Michelle and Barack are ready to move on, with Michelle allegedly prioritizing her own happiness after years of sacrifice. Another source even suggested that they are already separated, with divorce proceedings being handled as discreetly as possible. Adding fuel to the fire, the surfacing rumors about Barack being romantically linked to actress Jennifer Aniston aren't doing any good. While these claims have made waves online, neither Barack nor Michelle has addressed them publicly. But what's the root of all the speculations? Trump's inauguration aside, sources close to the Obamas hint that their marriage took a hit over a major disagreement. Barack allegedly pushed Michelle to run for president, and when she refused, tensions between them grew. One insider even allegedly revealed that he's been blaming her for Trump's victory ever since. They described post-election discussions between the couple as heated and tense, with Michelle reportedly feeling frustrated and unsupported. Michelle has never shied away from discussing the difficulties of marriage. In past interviews, she acknowledged that there were years when things weren't easy between them, even once admitting that, For 10 years, while they were trying to build their careers, she was like, ugh, this isn't even. Despite the rumors, Michelle has always emphasized the value of commitment and shared purpose, a sentiment she continues to uphold in her work with Barack today. Finally, there's one party we haven't touched upon, and that is Jennifer Aniston. What has she got to say for herself? Jennifer Aniston's response. Jennifer is in no way ready to deal with the scrutiny that accompanies the rumors. She was very quick to shut down the rumors that she had been having a secret relationship with the former POTUS. Some have speculated that this is because she knows firsthand what it's like to be at the center of infidelity rumors, thanks to her past with Brad Pitt. It's why when the bizarre speculation linked her to Barack, she decided to quickly shut it down. With rumors of Barack's marriage trouble with Michelle stirring, whispers of an alleged affair between him and Jennifer have fueled the fire, especially since one source claims she had shared the news with a bunch of her close girlfriends. However, a resurfaced October clip from Jimmy Kimmel Live shows Jennifer firmly denying the claims, calling them absolutely untrue. In her words, she's never even met him more than a couple of times, and has even met Michelle more times than she met Barack. One source backed her up, sharing that Jen considered staying silent, but she knew that would only make things worse. She barely knows Obama, let alone is dating him. This is the most bizarre rumor she's ever heard. The source also added that Jennifer is baffled by how such stories emerge, but feels for Michelle, knowing firsthand how damaging these rumors can be. Additionally, the source noted that Jennifer understands how painful and exhausting it can be to have a relationship dissected in the public eye, especially when false narratives take on a life of their own. For those who don't remember, Jennifer was in a long-term relationship with Brad Pitt, who famously left her for Angelina Jolie after they met on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Their highly publicized divorce in 2005 sparked relentless media speculation, with Jennifer often portrayed as the heartbroken ex-wife. So now that we've heard everyone's side of the story, there is only one thing to do: wait. While it's possible that there might be an impending divorce, just like Megyn said, if that happens, it's sure to shake the grounds, not just for the party, but also for the country. What do you think of these divorce rumors? Any iota of truth to them? Tell us in the comments. Thanks for watching. To enjoy more exciting videos, click play on the video on your screen. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you get notified when a new video drops.